Okay, this is going to be like the third video in one day. I'm really putting in the vlogs today. This is a 2007 X Scottsdale PD, Scottsdale, Arizona Police Department police car. It's a police Interceptor in the in blue, which it didn't come blue, it was white. I just always like buying white cars, because they're all white with me, so I'm all right with them. So I'm buying this car back. I already have the pink slip in hand and everything. I'm gonna sell it. It's got about 143,000 miles on it. Has an aftermarket stereo in it, which is kind of cool. I'll leave that. It's does have the police rims and tires on it. I'm gonna take these tires and wheels off it because they have the TPS tire pressure monitors in them, and this car didn't come with those, but I had sold her brand new wheels and tires that I'd gotten off of the I believe it was the US Marshal unit, that really super fast car I had, or it was the I got a car from Ventura County that was gorgeous, really beautiful car, and it came with new tires. And one of the cars, I pulled the wheels and tires off and sold them to this lady because she'd driven it a lot, and she'd gotten to the point where she was doing a lot of road trips in it, and she wanted new tires, and she didn't really want to go buy brand new tires that she wasn't sure if they would fit or if they were worthwhile. And I told her, you know, I have and sell tires for these, but I'm gonna go get washed real quick because it's kind of dirty. This was the car that has that rare option that I haven't really had a whole bunch of in the cars, and it's this little neat deal here. It is a fire suppression device. It's automatic, but there's a button there that if you absolutely had to extinguish a fire on this car in the rear portion, you could push that button. What it's designed to do is if these cars are involved in a rear impact collision in excess of a certain mile per hour, unfortunately these cars have exhaust system and rear end right below the gas tank. So these cars have gotten hit in the rear. It's very common for them to get hit in the rear because there's a traffic stop, there's all these lights and flashing, and people just get drawn to them and hit them. Unfortunately, these cars get hit in the rear in the Panther platform and also the Arrow platform hard enough that wouldn't necessarily kill or severely injure the occupants, but could compress the car's chassis enough to rupture the fuel tank. And of course, when a car gets hit from the rear, when it's standing still, and if it starts moving across the ground and there's body parts of the car dragging the ground, whether suspension components, exhaust, whatever, hot car idling on the side of the road gets hit and ruptures the fuel tank, well, for one, that causes a big fire. Two, unfortunately, most of the time the cars get hit primarily on the driver's side rear corner, and it compresses the chassis so that both the driver's side doors get jammed shut. That's a big crazy thing to happen. Nice Jeep, look at that. Oh damn, Jurassic Park girl here. Basically that's a system that's really neat to have. It's about a $5,000 option. It's actually, since I leave the seats unhooked, there's the box right there. and it can be removed and installed into another car. But you know, that's going to be one of the selling points of this car, because if it gets hit in the rear, or if anything happens to it and the bottom of the car catches on fire, or it drives on some type of loose debris, or ends up off the road in some dry tinder, leaves, or anything, and if there's a fire and you can't get out, or your egress isn't going to be all that quick, then you can actually push this button and turn on the fire suppression, and it's a dry chemical that will give you a chance to get out of the car. So this car is for sale. And hey, what's up? I love it when people don't like a police car. They like to hang their arm out the window. Like, that's as close as they can get to like invading my space. Like, she didn't have her arm out the window until she drove up next to this and saw the police rims on it and stuff. So it's funny. I can tell when people don't like these cars, and I don't know, a lot of people have good reason to not like them. They've never had a chance to ride in the front seat if they're the people that really have to worry about. So it's jealousy. Anyway, so this car's gonna be on the market very soon, if not today. It's got the cup holders in here. It's got the cigarette lighter. Hey, a bunch of free change. It's got the the standard equipment for me or anybody who has these cars. Walmart center console. The seats are in pretty good shape. They're just dirty. And I'll show you the outside of the car pretty soon. This is in the fawn skin interior, which is what the party car is. And this has working and operating back doors and seats. And has the really, I like the steering wheel on these cars. Actually, I like the whole damn car. All right, well, I'm gonna go take this for a scrub at the car wash, and I'll show you some pictures of it, and video of the outside and under the hood and all that stuff. So thanks for watching.